Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning LaLa. And we are so excited to welcome Kira Reed Lorsch back to the show. Kira, congratulations, by the way. You've been up to so many incredible things. Also winning the Lifetime Achievement Award coming up in Amsterdam, right?
That's happening, yeah.
That's happening.
I was just talking with you guys. I had a little bit of a health issue that kept me home for like 6 months, and I was like plotting and planning and getting ready for the storm, which always happens, right, if you prepare for it. And last time I was here, I think we were teasing the trailer for Acts of Desperation.
And now it's available on Blu-ray?
Yeah, it just came out on Blu-ray, DVD. It's so great. You can get it on Amazon and everywhere. And the New Vision International Film Festival has me nominated as Best Actress for this in Amsterdam. I'm going next week. And they're giving me a Lifetime Achievement Award for Independent Film. Isn't that cool?
That is so
Tough
cool.
life you have here.
You're a Hollywood boss. Let's face the fact. Even Emmy nominated, Emmy awarded. You are just like everywhere. Any place you go in Hollywood, she's there. She is a badass. There's just no question about it. You have mastered Hollywood.
Thank you. You know what? We all have different ways of going about it, and I think there's room for everybody. And I've just kept doing what I love, and now I'm continuing to have.
We do it through
in
acts of
different arenas,
desperation. Just kidding.
I love what you were sharing about taking a few months for yourself to really prepare. We were talking about that at the top of the show, being ready. You say the storm, I say for the miracle, whatever it is. What did you do mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or even physically to be able to receive this moment and really celebrate it?
Well, part of it was being grateful for health, which I had taken for granted for a bit. That we can walk, that we have this body, that we're doing so much we forget the basics. And I had to really go down to basics, like, wow, I'm putzing around my house in my little scooter, not able to do my normal things, and then just being grateful for all the little things. And so a lot of gratitude came into it. And then just getting quiet, getting out of what everyone else was thinking, getting out of things and being able to say no to things because I had an excuse to stay home. Oh, maybe I don't really need to do that. There's so many other random things, and I could really focus on what I want. Let's take this time to figure out what is going to make me happy when I come out of this in full health.
I want to get sick now.
Sometimes you do that to yourself almost to force a break and regroup.
Subconsciously, we do
It's
it
one
a
of the
lot.
things I love most about you, Kira, honestly, and I can see why you're successful because of this positive intelligence. Like most people, they suffer a health challenge for 6 months and they feel desperate, and they're not able to pivot in a way that allows them to be increasingly productive and constructive and efficient and effective. But you do just that. Has that been a strength of yours your entire life?
It's a learned strength. I think it's a constant process, and we shouldn't just do it when we're forced to. When we're sick, we have to do it every day. And I was just at a talk for Marianne Williamson and Russell Brand.
It's been all over. I get texts about it as people are sending me the talk. Yep.
And it was a great reminder that we have to plug into the positive every day, not just fight the negative, but really go out there and really invest in our meditation, and it's a daily thing we have to do. We don't just do it once and then we're good. We don't just go to the gym once and we're in great shape. We have to keep our mind in order, and it's a constant thing. And I love how you talk the question of what do you do in the morning, because it is important how we start each and every day and make it a good day.
I love how Russell Brand talked about being a spiritual leader should be a prerequisite for leadership, but that's we don't get into
to
politics
inspire
here.
people
to
do good.
So tell us more about Acts of Desperation.
Well, Acts of Desperation, I went through a time where I really wanted to work out all my dark stuff. And so I picked a couple movies that really got me to go there so I could get out the other side. And this is a woman who's on the verge of a nervous breakdown. The movie starts with her jumping off a bridge.
Wow.
And so, and then she gets caught up in this crazy chaos, very Quentin Tarantino-esque LA stories with a bank robbery and a girlfriend and a boyfriend and a this and everything. And she basically, in the end, gets what she wants. But it's a dark journey, but it's a dark comedy, which I find is fun because there's all this comic relief of the stoners and Paul Sorvino singing opera in the police station and stuff. So I had a really good time doing it, and I made that decision that I wanted to act again because I hadn't done it in a while. So I just dove in. I'm like, I want the toughest role, the hardest thing to play, the most challenging things for a little while, and just to do them and check them off. Like, yeah, I can do that.
So what did you work through? Like, what did you learn about yourself and going to the dark side?
Well, just that you can get through it too. It's okay to feel those things. It's okay to get that desperate. Sometimes we get to that point where it's like, oh, it's too much. I can't take it. Whatever. But if you can like play in that a little bit, like see what that's like, and go, okay, how would I act in this situation? How would I get myself out of that situation? And it's cathartic, but it's like working out the muscle of how to like deal with tough things.
Right.
I love that. What's that expression? If you're going through hell, keep going. One way you get out.
And then we're here smiling and happy, you know.
But that's one of the most
With new
beautiful
projects.
things about acting, I think, in my experience, was being able to really feel the depths of the emotions that real Jeslyn doesn't allow herself to feel. But
Yeah.
in character,
Yeah.
I could experience that trauma, that grief, and I survived it.
Yeah, and I'm playing a really bad character currently. I came in cut. I'm doing an action movie called Beckman with Billy Baldwin, starring David A.R. White, he's a God guy. He does all these positive messages, and he's very Christian and all of this. But he's doing this revenge movie where I'm one of the bad guys. I'm a human trafficking
Oh my
soccer
gosh.
mom cover.
Wow.
But she's a horrible bad person.
That is terrifying.
It is so terrifying to be her, and it's so exhausting because
And
you
you got
go to
caught
that
doing
really
it.
super dark place, and of course, the good news is she doesn't win in the end, and then justice prevails and good wins. But I won't give you all the details. But I've been fighting with that a lot, and I came home not only like a little bit bruised and beat up from doing action scenes with rocks and guns and all sorts
Wow.
of things. In my 40s, a little sore, but also having to wake up every morning and just be a nice, normal person too.
Like we said, hashtag badass Hollywood boss for sure.
Oh,
No question
absolutely.
about
Well,
it.
we're so excited to learn about your new project, Rumors. And after the break, we are going to invite the creator and executive producer, Nicole. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more Good Morning Holland.